Your body language can communicate a lot. Sometimes, it even speaks more than what you're verbally saying. Oftentimes, we can display nonverbal signs of nervousness even if we don't actually feel nervous. So, if you want to appear more confident and have a more commanding presence, you need to avoid gestures that make you seem anxious. Here are 6 body language gestures that make you appear nervous even if you're not. 1. Fidgeting. Fidgeting refers to any repetitive or unnecessary movement. For some people, fidgeting as they speak can help distract them from the nervousness. Or it helps them gather their thoughts better. While sometimes people don't notice this, it can look unprofessional or even highly distracting to others, depending on how intensely you do it. As a rule of thumb, it's best to minimize it or avoid it altogether. Some common ways of fidgeting include playing with small objects with one's fingers, repetitively clicking the top of a pen, and constantly tapping your foot. 2. Eye contact aversion. Consistently maintaining eye contact is a fundamental way of sustaining people's attention. It also shows that you're not afraid to look them in the eye, signaling confidence. Thus, avoiding eye contact can significantly decrease your presence. Not only will you look less sure of yourself, but others will also feel less engaged. Often, people will have their faces and bodies pointed toward whoever they're talking to, but their eyes are looking at something else. Or, even if they are able to make eye contact, they're unable to sustain it for very long. It's also important to note that looking directly at someone for too long can be uncomfortable too. A good rule of thumb: anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds at a time. 3. Rapid speech or stuttering. Speaking too quickly or stumbling over words can often be a clear sign of nervousness. It's completely normal to feel a bit jittery, especially in high-pressure situations, but being mindful of your speech can help you come across as more composed and improve overall communication. When you find yourself rushing through words or stumbling over sentences, take a moment to pause and breathe. Slowing down your speech not only helps you articulate your thoughts more clearly but also gives off an air of confidence. Remember, it's not a race to finish a sentence. Take your time to express yourself effectively. 4. Standing asymmetrically. Most of us are stronger on one side than the other. For example, our right arm and leg have more strength and control than the left. That's why it's common for people to stand on one leg or stand asymmetrically during casual occasions. However, if you want to have a better presence, you need to look centered. Another benefit of a more centered stance is that it allows you to gather more air from your diaphragm and better project your voice. 5. Checking the time or phone frequently. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into this trap, but be cautious, as it can make you appear anxious or disinterested in the current conversation or situation. Instead, make a conscious effort to show respect and attentiveness by focusing on the present moment. Try to keep your phone out of sight during important discussions or meetings. If you need to check the time, do so discreetly. Constantly glancing at your phone sends the message that you have better things to do, undermining the importance of the interaction. 6. Excessive touching of face or neck. Excessively touching of your face or neck can signal discomfort or nervousness, and it's essential to be aware of this habit, especially in social or professional settings. Constantly fidgeting with your face or neck might distract others from what you're saying and give off the impression that you're not entirely at ease. To appear more composed, make a conscious effort to keep your hands at ease. You can rest them comfortably on your lap or gently clasp them in front of you. By doing so, you not only project a sense of calm but also prevent potential distractions during conversations. If you find yourself succumbing to the urge to touch your face or neck, take a moment to pause, breathe, and redirect your hands to a more neutral position. In summary, remember that nervousness is a natural reaction to an intimidating situation. So don't beat yourself up for feeling nervous. It happens to everyone. However, it's a different conversation if you come across as nervous, even if you aren't. This is why it's so important to be self-aware of how we look on stage or in front of other people. The more we can control how other people perceive us, the greater the effect we can have on them.